This week at Bungie, July 22nd, 2021. This week at Bungie, we march on. This week, not a lot going on. Solstice of Heroes still going strong. Next week is the final week of the event, so make sure to check out the AZ and earn that armor before the event ends on August 3rd. Then we have a nice week before what is to be the epilogue of Season 14. Little plug to the TWAB last week from the ritual weapons changes that are coming next season. This week, we have new armor synthesis change, Bungie Store talk, and some Nightfall changes. First up, unraveling the synth strands. Since the launch of Season of the Splicer, we've been monitoring reception and behavior around our new armor synthesis system. Today, we'd like to review a minor update around the system's currencies. Effective at the start of Season 15, we will deprecate the passively earned world currency synth strand that was used to purchase armor synthesis bounties from 801. In its place, these bounties will be purchasable for 10,000 glimmer instead. The hope is that this reduces the time needed to earn your 10 synth wave tokens per class each season. Removing this currency also frees up a slot in the consumables inventory bucket, a bucket that could be full for those of us carrying around a large quantity of items. Finally, they hope this reduces the complexity of armor synthesis systems, with only one remaining currency for each class that can be immediately turned in at 801's Loom for a synth weave token. They will continue to monitor the conversation and the use of armor synthesis as Season 15 rolls out. In the meantime, they want us to keep showing them our new looks. The team is inspired and delighted by the incredible creativity they've seen from Guardians around the world so far. They cannot wait to see more. All right, store renovations. So Bungie Store has been updated and changed a little bit, mainly for the Bungie reward side of things. So existing Bungie Store customers can now reset their password and migrate their Bungie Store account to the new site. From there, they can link their Bungie Store account to their Bungie.net account to view and purchase Bungie rewards without a code. It's definitely a nice quality of life change. If you reset your password before July 31st, 2021, 11:59 p.m. Pacific time, also Bungie time, you'll get a free exclusive in-game emblem called New Blue, which you'll receive by August 6th. Definitely nice, calm Bungie logo there. Definitely nice. Another plug, go check out the new and improved BungieStore.com and see what Bungie rewards you've unlocked, and treat yourself to some new merch. You deserve it. They definitely have nice merch on there. All right, Nightfall. Double your fun. Next week, Nightfalls will feature double rewards. We will also have a mixed bag of rewards as Palindrome, the Swarm, and Shadow Price will all be dropping. So everything is on the menu, and with double rewards, it's a fantastic opportunity to pick up more roles to add them to your collection for the first time. Speaking of Nightfall rewards, starting in Season 15, the Nightfall weapon rotation will be changing. Instead of 6 weapons in a 1-1-1-3 rotation, as we had in the second half of Season 14, we'll have 8 weapons in pairs, consisting of 1 newer and 1 older weapon. You might remember the new weapons being reprised from D1 as a hilarious shotgun and a rocket launcher that was the ultimate reward for doing the longest Crucible quest. Each week, one of these new additions will be featured along with another weapon already in the pool. Give us a little example here. The Comedian Shadow Price will be 1 week's drop. Then the next week it could be Hothead and Hung Jury. The additions this season have the spicy perk combinations typical of Nightfall loot, including a couple of perks not seen on these archetypes in the past. All right, so quick thoughts on these 3 topics. Thank God they're making armor synthesis a little bit easier It is super annoying to have that white orb just flying at you in the middle of battle sometimes. 10,000 glimmer. I feel like that's a little much, but I also get it. They don't want people to just pound out these bounties super quick. So I wouldn't be surprised if that price gets increased in the near future, something close to like 50K. Store innovations, always nice for just quality of life changes. So nothing big there. Definitely make sure to get that emblem. As far as Nightfalls, it's definitely nice to be able to get 2 instead of 1. So more likely for drops to happen that you'll actually kind of be happy with in terms of weapon drops. In terms of getting the one you want, it's still going to be the kind of same grind we're used to. I'm not a fan of Crucible weapons being Nightfall rewards. That seems a little backwards, especially because I don't even remember the comedian or the hothead. So I'll throw some pictures up, do some research on those. But overall, some nice changes. Continuing on with the TWAB here. They did a tools engineer at Bungie article a couple days ago. I guess that was yesterday, the 21st. Wow, okay. Definitely check that out. Main thing, if you're a new engineer still in school or just really interested in getting into game development and still considering which area you want to pursue, it's kind of a great read on what it's like to make development tools at Bungie. All right, so support stuff. So obviously changes to Bungie rewards in the store. As far as update 3.2.1.2, that has been released. And with that, Solstice packages and fragments should no longer get removed from player inventories when creating a new character. Cool. The Ludo Manacle emblem will now unlock for players who reset their infamy 3 times. Didn't know that was an issue. Some Dreaming City weapons will now drop for all players as intended. And the One Fell Strike Triumph is now unlocked for all players. Don't even know what that triumph is. Cool. Some known issues at the moment. The upgrades to Magnificent Armor sometimes still drops the armor's power level to 1100. Insight Terminus can sometimes produce bird error codes during the boss fight. That's not good. The Goister Ghost Shell displays somewhat off-putting white eyes with no pupils on some platforms. Oh god, that must be terrifying. The Foe Tracer exotic clips through the Siege Break cloak ornament. Some players didn't get their EAZ weekly challenge reset. Well, that sucks. And Riven sometimes doesn't get stunned on the 2nd level of the Last Wish raid. How does that even come up as an issue? Some movie of the week stuff. Looks like Deep Stone Lullaby cover through GarageBand. A Thunder Crash compilation through Crucible. And then Artist of the Weeks. Ooh, that is spicy. I do love this like digital art style. Ooh, that is nice as well. Ooh, that is clean. I don't know what the difference is there, but that looks really nice. All right. And then they close out the TWAB with kind of a comment on what's happened recently within the gaming world of Activision and Blizzard. Just going to read this for quote. Yesterday evening, news broke about yet another example of systemic harassment within our industry. We believe the women, POC, and unrepresentative communities when they come forward with reports of abuse or harassment. We are committed to doing everything in our power to combat systemic harassment, sexism, abuse, and inequality. You can read their full statement here. I'll link that down below. On our commitment to continue to improve the experiences of our own employees, as well as everyone in the industry as a whole. Whether you're in the gaming industry or in a gaming community, Please stand with us against abuse, harassment, and inequality. Speak up when you witness it, and do what you can to create a safe space for everyone around you. Yeah, it's kind of a big thing going on. With that, I understand not kind of hinting at what's going to be next week, unless if they do a little teaser drop in the TWAB of some big changes that they kind of wanted to just be a surprise, which I'm perfectly okay with. Because usually I forget 2 days later after reading the TWAB of what's supposed to be next week, so it's perfectly fine. But that is all I have for this week's video. In the meantime, stay safe, Guardians, and I'll see you all in the next video.